Hi, this is Chef Mick from Tony's Market. We're working on, well, right now we're working on Italian sausage, but we're working on stuffed zucchinis. I'm going to take these zucchinis, we're going to make nice zucchini boats. We're going to stuff it with this Italian dressing that we make here. Let's start with the zucchini boat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice whole zucchini, I'm going to split it right down the middle. You want to pick those zucchinis before they get too big. The smaller ones actually taste better, they're not too bitter. I'm going to take a melon baller here and we're going to scoop out the seeds from the center. Scoop them out. We don't want to go too deep because we don't want our zucchini boat to come apart. I think I'm going to be better off using the smaller side here. Scoop it out, scoop it out. Now if you don't have a melon baller, you could use a spoon. Just be really careful. We get the center out and leave plenty of meat in there. Okay, these are set. These are going to go into the boiling water. Got the boiling water, I've actually added some salt to it. Salt is a really nice thing to add because it helps the vegetable cook faster. Salt speeds the cooking. So, that's going to need to cook for a few minutes. In the meantime, we're going to start with our Italian sausage. I've got some nice fresh homemade Italian sausage from Tony's Market, of course. I'm going to saute it in the pan. To this, I'm going to add some onions. I like to sliver the onions and cut them into these little slits, little slivery pieces. But if you wanted to cube them, mince them, that would all be fine as well. But I find the slivers help the dish to hold together and match. To that, we're going to add a little bit of shallot. You don't have shallots, that's okay. Now if you wanted to vary this, you could do all sorts of things. You could add mushrooms, you could add bell peppers, just about anything you want. So the little bit of olive oil we had in there and the oil from the sausages are going to be enough to cook this dish and flavor everything really nicely. This is going to need to cook for about 5 minutes. This is about done. The onion looks soft, the Italian sausage is fully cooked. We're ready. I'm going to add to this a little bit of vermouth. Now you didn't have vermouth, you could use white wine, you could use chicken stock would be great, vegetable stock, anything you like that. We want to add a little moisture to it. Then we're going to add some breadcrumb to this. And, you know, okay, I'm not measuring, I've done this a few times. Good to follow the recipe at first, but what we're ideally trying to do is just make a stuffing. We're looking for about that dressing texture. Maybe just a little bit more. There we go, just right. Ideally, I would use Italian breadcrumbs with this, but you could also use panko breadcrumbs. They're really tasty. It's a Japanese style breadcrumb that's really popular right now. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of fresh herb to this and half of my Parmigiano. I always will use Parmigiano Reggiano. Anytime you shortcut an ingredient, you lose flavor, no doubt. All right, this all mixes in. My dressing is done. Fabulous. That's just the way we want it. It's kind of fluffy, but you're gonna be able to compact it together. Perfect. So the zucchini boats, we've cooked these. They cook for probably 5-8 minutes. Then I shocked them in the cold water. I put them in the ice cold water here to cool them quickly. This keeps them from overcooking, and you almost want to pull them off early. They look like they're, you know, you want to get them done out before you think they're done. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're going to take our stuffing here, and we just put it into the sauce, into the zucchini boats. You could use a spoon. It's not too hot. The breadcrumbs cooled it off a little bit. We're going to pile it on in there. Make a couple of them. Okay, it's a little bit hot. Here we go. Pile it on in there. Now, I'm going to finish it up with a little bit of Parmesan. And these babies are going to go in the oven for a few minutes and brown up a little bit, and they'll be ready to serve.